Have you ever met someone in their 90s or even hundreds who seems to have more energy and joy than people half their age? You might wonder, what's their secret? Well, today we're uncovering the #1 longevity secret from the world's oldest people. And guess what? It's not some miracle pill or expensive treatment. It's simple, everyday habits that anyone can start no matter your age. I've spent years studying the healthiest seniors around the world, from the blue zones like Okinawa, Japan, to the vibrant communities in Sardinia, Italy, and I've found that they all share a few key habits. And the best part? You can start today. So let's dive into the first 2 rules these centenarians swear by. Secret 1, move naturally every day. Now you might be thinking, I'm not running marathons at 75. How am I supposed to stay active? But here's the thing. The world's longest living people don't hit the gym for intense workouts. Instead, they move naturally throughout the day. Think about it. Gardening, walking to the market, taking the stairs, even just standing up and sitting down without using your hands. These small movements add up. In Okinawa, many seniors practice radio taiso, gentle group exercises done daily. They're not lifting heavy weights, they're simply keeping their bodies in motion. So what can you do? Start small. Park farther away when you go shopping. Take a 10-minute walk after breakfast. Stand up and stretch during TV commercials. These tiny habits keep your muscles strong, your joints flexible, and your heart healthy, without feeling like a chore. Secret number 2, eat like your ancestors. Now, let's talk about food, because what you eat plays a huge role in how long and how well you live. But here's the catch. The healthiest seniors aren't following the latest fad diets. They're eating the way their grandparents did, whole, unprocessed foods. In Sardinia, they eat plenty of beans, whole grains, and garden-fresh vegetables. In Okinawa, they follow the Hara Hachibu rule, eating until they're 80% full. No calorie counting, no complicated rules, just real food, mostly plants, and stopping before they're stuffed. So, what does that mean for you? Try this. Fill half your plate with colorful veggies. Swap white bread for whole grains, and instead of sugary snacks, reach for a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. Small shifts like these can help you avoid diabetes, heart disease, and even memory loss. Because food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. Now, these first 2 habits, moving naturally and eating real food, are powerful, but they're just the beginning. Next, we'll talk about the surprising role of social connections and how to find your ikigai, or reason for waking up in the morning. Because living longer isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Something fascinating. It's not just about what they eat or how they move. Some of the most powerful longevity secrets are invisible. They're about how we connect with others and why we wake up each morning with a sense of purpose. Let me tell you about Maria, a 102-year-old woman I met in Sardinia. Every afternoon without fail, she walks to her neighbor's house for coffee and conversation. Rain or shine. And George, a 97-year-old fisherman in Okinawa, still teaches local kids how to mend nets every weekend. These aren't just nice traditions, they're life-extending habits. Secret number 3, nurture your tribe. Here's a truth that might surprise you. Loneliness can be as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, but the healthiest seniors? They've cracked the code on staying socially connected, not just through social Meet Fumio, 101, who rises at dawn to tend his sweet potato patch. Not because he must, but because tending the earth makes him feel alive. Or Helen, 98, who knits blankets for premature babies at her local hospital. These aren't hobbies. They're sacred callings that add meaning to every day. Your ikigai doesn't need to be grand. It might be passing down family recipes to your grandchildren, mentoring young people in your former profession, keeping a journal of wisdom for future generations, simply being the person who always remembers birthdays. Studies show that seniors with strong purpose have 30% lower risk of early death, sharper memories, better recovery from illness. So ask yourself, what makes you feel truly needed? What activity makes time disappear? That's your ikigai waiting to be embraced. Now, these invisible secrets, community and purpose, are game changers. But there are two more vital habits we need to discuss, including one surprising practice that helps regulate your entire body's aging process. Because living to 100 isn't about counting years, it's about making every year count. We've come to the final piece of the longevity puzzle, and this is where most people get it wrong. You see, it's not just about adding healthy years to your life, it's about savoring every single one of them. The world's oldest people don't just survive, they thrive. And these last two secrets explain exactly how. Secret number 5, downshift daily. Imagine this, you're in Ikaria, Greece, an island where people regularly live past 100. At 3 p.m. every afternoon, the entire village stops. Shops close, people go home, they nap, they linger over meals with family. This isn't laziness, it's life-saving wisdom. Chronic stress literally shortens your telomeres, those protective caps on your DNA that determine how fast you age. But centenarians have mastered the art of downshifting. They have natural rhythms to shed stress. Okinawans start each day with quiet meditation. Sardinian shepherds sing while tending flocks. Adventists in Loma Linda observe a true Sabbath day of rest. You don't need to move to a Greek island to do this. Try the 5-5-5 breathing method. Inhale 5 seconds, hold 5 seconds, exhale 5 seconds. A 20-minute nothing break with no screens or tasks. Chewing each bite of food 20 times as mindful practice. These small pauses aren't indulgent. They're biological necessities that lower inflammation, boost immunity, and keep your cells young. Secret number 6, drink like a centenarian. Now this one might surprise you. Many Blue Zones enjoy alcohol regularly, but with 3 crucial differences. They drink early, never near bedtime. Only 1 to 2 glasses max, always with food and good company. In Sardinia, it's Canino wine, packed with artery-clearing flavonoids. Okinawans sip mugwort sake. The Adventists, they abstain completely but flood their bodies with polyphenols from nuts and berries instead. The lesson isn't, you must drink. It's about intentional enjoyment. If you choose to drink, make it red wine, highest in resveratrol. Pair it with a meal, never drink alone or to cope. But here's the real secret. The social ritual matters more than the alcohol itself. That evening, glass is really about connection, laughter, and slowing down. The true longevity elixir. Conclusion: your longevity journey begins today. So let's tie this all together. Living to 100 isn't about extreme diets or punishing workouts. It's these 6 simple habits practiced over a lifetime. 1. Move naturally all day. 2. Eat like your ancestors. 3. Cherish your tribe. 4. Know your why. 5. Master stress relief. Enjoy life's pleasures wisely. But here's what I want you to remember. You don't need perfection. Maria in Sardinia still eats birthday cake. Fumio in Okinawa smokes the occasional cigar. What matters is the pattern of your days. Start with just one habit this week. Maybe plant some herbs to nurture. Movement plus purpose. Call an old friend during your new downshift time. Swap one processed meal for a colorful ancestral recipe. Your future self is already thanking you, because every small choice is another stitch in the tapestry of a life well lived, a life that keeps unfolding beautifully year after year. Now, I'd love to hear which of these secrets resonates most with you. Share in the comments below. And if this inspired you, pass it along to someone you care about, because longevity is best enjoyed in good company. Until next time, remember, the oldest trees bear the sweetest fruit. Here's to your 100-year journey. May it be vibrant, joyful, and full of love.